Good afternoon, my name is Sam Bender. I'd like to give you another tutorial. This one will be on built-in types. So as always, you can either click this little quick and easy new project, or you can go to the file, new project. It's a console application. Do part 5, C#, part 5. I suggest giving it a more meaningful name like C# part 5 built-in types. That way when you go back to it, you know exactly what it is instead of just part 5, part 6, part N, you know. But because I have so many, it's a way for me to differentiate on my personal computer. But I would highly suggest giving it a more meaningful name like built-in types. But for me, like I said, I'm just going to keep it as part 5. So C# has several built-in types. The integral, which is the character, byte, assigned byte, unsigned int, integer, unsigned short, unsigned long. They have a Boolean type, which is just true or false. C# doesn't have a bit type, which is just 1 or 0, but it does have a bit array. We'll cover that in a different tutorial. We have floating types, which is either double or float, and we have a decimal type, which is decimal, and we have enums and structs. I'll cover those in different tutorials, but I went ahead and typed some of these comments out for you guys, so I'll copy and paste it into our application. Again, I always get rid of the system collection, generic, link, text, threading, task, because we're not going to use it in this application. So if we're not using it, I don't use it. So I'll copy and paste that right there. Just some notes that I did myself. I would suggest pausing the video and typing this in if you care, if you're overly pedantic like me. But if not, just let's keep chiming away here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write something to the console. And we're going to take the character type, which is char, char, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to get the max value of that. It's pretty self-explanatory to tell you what the max value of a character is. So let's just go ahead and see what that would be. I put read line at the end so it stays open until I press enter. So let's go ahead and start it. And you're going to say, what the hell does that mean? It's showing a question mark. Well, that's because a character it represents all the characters. A, uppercase, lowercase, through some special characters. And that happens to be the last one in the list of characters. So if you're asking yourself, why the hell did you do that? It's not because it doesn't know what I asked for. That's actually the maximum value of a character. So there's that. And let's go ahead and create a character. So as mentioned in the previous tutorial, a character must be denoted with a single quote. So we can't do a double. That would be a string. We have to do a single. So the name of our character variable, I don't know, I saw this movie the other day. It's pretty bad. So there we have a variable of type character. The name of the variable is easy A. The value of our variable is A. It can only be one letter or one special character. This would be a error. Too many characters in the character literal. Yeah, because we can only do one. All right. So let's go ahead and do something similar. And let's do a type byte. And let's see what the max value of that is. The max value of that, off the top of my head, is 225. 255, pretty sure. And you can look this all up if you want to see the max values of every single type. Google C# type, and you should pretty much, it'll give you a range of the minimum and maximum. We can obviously do byte min value as well, but let's see what it is. Yep, 255. We can do a sign byte, which is smaller than a byte. So let's create a variable. Let's do s byte. Name of our variable will be reality bytes. And we'll go ahead and give that the max value of 127. If you don't believe me, well, then you're wrong, because it is. We'll do s byte dot. Well, let's see the min value is. Let's go ahead and append a space in the middle of that, just so you get some more information. You can say min value of s byte is, and the max value is. The min value of s byte is negative 128. The max value is 127. So, cool stuff, right? Another thing to know about value types is they can't be null. All value types have a default value, like an integer. The default value is 0. So if I were to make an integer, let's say I'll call this a null integer. This would be a compile time error. You can't do that. But you may say, but I want to do that. And I'll say, well, you can accomplish this with null coalescing. So, if you wanted to do that, there's two ways. This is, you say int, with a question mark. Let's call it I'm a value type and I'm null. As you can see, it's not giving me a compile time error like it was once before. See, that would go ahead and assuage that. Right? And like I said, the no coalescing, so this is how you do that. We would say int, what do we want to do? Let's give it a meaningful name. We'll say if null use the default value of 0. Pretty long and verbose variable name, but it's exactly what is going to happen in this variable. So we'll put the I'm a value type and I'm null. So basically, the double question mark, it returns the left-hand operator. It returns the left-hand operator if the operand is not null. Otherwise, it would return the right operand, right? So, I mean, I can go on and on about types in C#, built-in types. This is a quick and easy way just to go through some of the S bytes, the character, the ints. I'll go ahead and go in more detail the further we go, but this just to help you understand some of the syntax of C#. So I hope you had a great day and continue to watch.